Hey there, Saddleback Valley AP Lang teachers. My name is Zach Smith, and I work with AMSCO Perfection Learning. I also work with your rep, Karen Shaw, and we're very excited to give you to have the chance to put our materials in front of you and for you to review them. The AMSCO AP Lang book is written by Dr. Brandon Abden and Tim Freitas. These are two leaders in the AP Lang world. You might be familiar with them with Tim Freitas' Garden of English website. It has a pretty large following, but we're very excited to get them to be our authors. And as you look through the book, just note that it's different. It's written directly to the CED. It has it kind of organized in a way that this isn't meant to be your be-all end-all book. This is really just the place, the kind of the hub of the instructional wheel. So when you're taking any aspect of rhetoric or language, you can this is sort of almost like an intro to that. And then you have the freedom to pull in pieces. We know you're going to anyway, because AP Lang teachers are naturally creative and awesome. You're going to pull in new things every year and do it different, maybe class to class. But this is really meant to be not just your huge book that's going to do everything for you, but really get your kids familiarized with these concepts, practice them, and then we have suggested things in the book that you can pull in. So this could be sort of your be-all end-all if you pull in the resources that we suggest, or you can pull in the ones that make sense for you and your students, be it pieces of literature, news articles, just pieces from anywhere. We have a lot of different things a lot of different options in AP Lang. It's a lot of fun. So as you look down at them, and by the way, just real quick, the AMSCO books are written to be different. If you notice, they are two color. The paper accepts ink. This is on purpose so that it's not just one book for 8 years that's gonna, be with your students for 8 years. Every student's get a fresh copy of their annotatable book every year. So that's our model. And the online, again, it's our ebooks and interactive versions are annotatable and really, really powerful. So that's one thing to keep in mind, that we are different by design. All right. And as you look at the page, just FYI, there's multiple tabs below. You're going to have your digital. The first tab is your digital logins. That will get you into our new Perfection Next platform, an educational platform that's very easy to use, very slow or not non-steep learning curve, shallow learning curve, I guess. So really easy to use, easy assigning, easy grading, easy for your kids to keep up with what they need to do. So all that kind of technology anxiety, we really tried to simplify and make our new Perfection Next very user-friendly. So check that out. Notice that there are ebooks, which are basically page for page the same, annotatable in the same way that the student book is, but sometimes a portrait book looks kind of funky on a landscape screen, so we created the new interactive versions. Those have translation features and reading supports, really powerful things, text-to-speech that your kids might want to take advantage of, given their learning style. And maybe if they have an IEP or 504 even, we have tools for that as well. So we look forward to you checking that out. And also, we do novels and classroom libraries. So if you're interested in pulling in books, not just pieces of fiction literature, we can do that as well. But if there are some nonfiction books out there that you know that I want, maybe The World is Flat, something like that, we can absolutely provide either books or classroom libraries depending on your needs. We want to come up with a custom bundle for you that makes sense. Which now, while you're adopting, you might as well get the books and the pieces that you're actually going to use. So feel free to check out some of our non-proprietary classroom libraries and we call them trade books, novels. And also we have Turtleback, which is a proprietary hardback binding that's lifetime guaranteed. So if there's a novel out there or a nonfiction book that you're going to teach year in, year out, you might as well get the lifetime guaranteed version of that for your kids. Okay, that's a lot. There's a couple other tabs to review too, but that's the basics of AMSCO's AP Lang and Comp. If we can answer any questions for you, feel free to reach out. We look forward to hearing from you. Bye-bye.